Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, spot ETF for ETH. Is it finally going to happen? The market sure does reflect that it's a sure thing and it's going to happen. And the price of ETH is over 18% right now within 24 hours. It's crazy. So, ETH is really heating up right now, and it's also a catalyst for altcoins. Bitcoin's over 70 grand. Things are looking very good for the crypto space. You know, we were going for the past few weeks trading sideways, and the market sentiment was kind of ticking down. But all along, if you're a true believer like I am, you know, this was just a buying opportunity. And now things are looking pretty good. Is this peak bull? No, I don't think so. But it's good to see that ETH is up, and it's also bringing the likes of Solana up and all the other alts. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about why the market really believes that this spot ETF is going to be approved on Thursday, and how high can the price of ETH really go? And also, I'm going to talk about 3 altcoins at the end of this video that I am stacking right now because things are looking kind of pricey and want to find some deals that I believe I can get more X on my return. So I'm going to talk about that. So, guys, if you like the video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. So let's get into it and see what's going on with ETH. Right now, ETH is hot, um, and I'm very excited about it. Hope you are too. So let's take a look and see what we got. So ETH approval incoming. Could we have this happen on Thursday? So senior Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas claims that the SEC has suddenly reversed its decision to deny the spot ETH ETFs. And he's saying that because of this, issuers are scrambling to finalize their applications ahead of the first final decision deadline on May 23rd. Some of the people that applied for it are some of the same companies that applied for this or that currently have the Bitcoin spot ETF. So the likes of Fidelity, BlackRock, and the like. So they are actually going to refile and hopefully get this into the SEC for approval by Thursday. Also, could this be politically motivated, according to this article? With the administration, basically adopting a, people are saying anti-crypto stance with the likes of Elizabeth Warren and her clan. Balkunas points that the increasing politicization of crypto as a driving factor behind the sudden shift. You know, elections coming up, and maybe they need all the votes they can get. Maybe that's the sudden change. Maybe that's why. I don't know. And the market shock. Sentiment has been decidedly negative towards ETH chances of a ETH approval, with the market implied odds, according on Polymarket, indicating that it was just an 11% chance that a spot ETF would be approved. I mean, if we look at it, the ETH earlier this week is at 2,900 bucks, and with the ETH, some people saying, or some people in SEC saying that it's a security. The district court in New York also said that it was a security. The likelihood of the ETH spot ETF being approved was not very strong, especially since there were some deadlines, and Gensler and his crew basically delayed the decision. But now suddenly there's a change. We'll see what happens. And now with all of this, it was at 11% chance of passing, now at 50%. And the market is taking notice of all of this. So if we look at Coin Market Cap, the price of ETH at the time of the video is 3,600 bucks, about to hit $3,700, right? So within the past 24 hours, ETH is up 20.4%. That is crazy. Crazy. The volume's at 32 million right now, or 32 billion rather. And just the price, look at that. Just boop, 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 going up. So right now the price is looking pretty good. This is the highest I've seen ETH in a while. With the hype, is this a sell the news event? What if Thursday comes and nothing happens? Could by that time ETH hit 4 grand? I don't know. It's a possibility, but let's wait and see. But ETH isn't the only beneficiary of this. You see, Solana's also up for the past 24 hours, 11%. We see Bitcoin, the big daddy, is up over 70,000. 71,580 is the price of Bitcoin currently. So the past 24 hours up 8%. So this is good news for all of them. ADA is up 8%. Avalanche is up 9%. The market is hot right now. Chainlink is up 4%. Near is up 4%. So look, it's just gains everywhere, and this is just the beginning, guys. Just the beginning. When you hit peak bull, 2024 is going to be lovely, but I think 2025 is going to be even better. So that's what's going on there. So SEC asked exchanges to up their 19B-4 filings for an accelerated basis for spot ETH ETFs, according to CoinDesk. So what is a 19B-4 form, you may ask? So according to Investopedia, it is basically self regulatory organizations, also known as SROs, are required to file this form with the SEC before making any changes to its rules, specifically with regard to trading rules. So basically, if you want to be traded on the market, stock exchange, US, this is the type of paperwork that needs to be filed with the SEC so they can make sure everything is in order. So why is SEC asking for this right before Thursday? Something similar happened with Bitcoin. There's a couple of back and forths. Hey, you need to update this application, maybe a few times, several times, and then it was finally approved. Could the same be happening now? Very interesting. So even James of Invest Answers, who is a big Bitcoin bull and Solana person, even he had to acknowledge ETH's big move today. He tweeted, "Monster move for ETH today. Rare. You see an asset jump a whole level in under 12 hours." And just the explosion. And this is the chart that he's showing. And just look at that chart. Just look at it. So ETH is going up right now. And we know that ETH, and it's not even really peak right now, but imagine if the ETF is passed and just tons and tons of people are buying ETH. Activity on ETH goes higher. Right now, according to Ultrasound Money, ETH is inflationary. But once you get all that traffic, you hit peak bull, it's going to be deflationary. And what's going to happen to the price of ETH when we have a deflationary asset, tons of people buying it? You probably might see price action similar to Bitcoin. No, it won't hit as high as 60,000, 70,000, or anything like that, but it'd be much higher than its current price right now. So this is something to watch. Something to watch. Now, I am bigger on Solana. My biggest position is in Solana, but I'll be a fool not to recognize the potential for ETH right now if the spot ETF is passed. Now, there's a likelihood that it is delayed, and if that happens, the price of ETH will go back down. But still, there is still a potential, whether it's on Thursday, sometime this year, next year, that it will happen. And if it happens, the price of ETH, you're seeing it right now. You're getting a little taste. Will go higher. Now let's go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the balance on exchange is going down. You have all these, hedge funds, top 25 hedge funds, all have exposure to the spot ETF for Bitcoin. You have people like Michael Saylor. You have people like Andrew Tate and just many others are buying and buying and buying. You have Hong Kong ETFs buying. You have all the spot ETFs here in the US buying. It's just, not that many of it being, produced. We just have the halving. So just look at the exchanges on the BTC balance on exchanges. Pretty soon they can't go OTC. BlackRock can say, "Hey, Coinbase, I need something behind the scenes. I need this much Bitcoin." After a while, Coinbase will say, "I can't do that for you anymore. You're going to have to buy it on the spot market, just like everyone else." And right now, the balance is going down. And with the market heating up, that only means one thing for Bitcoin. The price is going to go higher. So GBTC, which was a big Debbie Downer for the Bitcoin space because they kept selling and selling and selling. And if you look at this from HODL 15, just look at all the selling Grayscale was doing. And for the past 4 days, they've actually been positive. So you see here, positive, 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 and then today, positive. You add that with, what we just talked about, negative or low balances on exchanges, right? More buying, more spot ETFs being approved, more people getting exposure to the spot ETFs, more people buying Bitcoin just natively. The asset itself is very scarce and the price is just going to go bonkers, guys. I hope you understand that. So more on HODL 15. They said that ARK-B, which is Cathie Wood spot ETF, they purchased 68 million, more than IBIT, more than a BlackRock. That's what they purchased today. Then you also have BlackRock's ETF. They purchased 65 million in the flow today. We just talked about Grayscale. They had an inflow, not outflow. Only 450 Bitcoins are mined daily, and BlackRock's alone, not even Cathie Wood alone, they purchased 65, which is more than 2 times what was produced today. So it's just we're dealing with a scarce asset, and if you hold on to Bitcoin, hold on to it for dear life. Add more if you can. One day you'll be thankful, you'll be a millionaire. Now, one of the three assets that I want to talk about, or three projects I want to talk about that I'm stacking right now, because things are looking a bit frothy, is Pyth. Pyth is an Oracle that's a competitor to um, I'm drawing a blank right now. Competitor to um, Chainlink, sorry. And Chainlink is in the space right now. The oracles, basically, you get the real time data, price feeds, and that's what helps with DeFi and all these things. And they got some big news last week where I believe they're basically running a test to see if their model can help tokenize some assets. And because of that, Chainlink had a big pump over 14% last week. And right now, they're the biggest project in the Oracle space. But I think Pyth is an up and comer, and they're running on Solana, which is the hottest L1 chain in my opinion. They have great technology. A lot of the newer chains are implementing Pyth as opposed to Chainlink, and it's just on an up and up. However, there's some FUD last week. They had a big unlock, huge unlock to be exact. And because of that, there was some FUD. People were unstaking Pyth, and things were looking on the down, just not looking good at all. To my surprise, though, the price of Pyth has actually appreciated. So this unlock took place yesterday. So May 19th, 2024. You see that 2.13 billion was released. And that sucks, right? For price suppression. However, the price is going up currently. Now, the next major unlock will be a year from now, same time, May 19th, 2025. Around that time, we should be close to the peak bull. But unlocks are scary, especially for a chain like this that has about 10 billion that needs total circulation. And right now, not even half of that has been unlocked. As you can see here, according to token unlocks, only 30%, 36% has been unlocked. So that is going to cause some things, right? And if we look at here, we look at the vesting schedule and all these unlocks that are scheduled to happen. But what if it doesn't happen? What if a lot of people that, these early investors that are unlocking see the potential for this project and know that we're entering a bull market right now, things are going to go much higher. There's positive news with the project. What if they hold? They have the choice to sell if they want, but what if they don't sell? What if they just stake it? And that's the way I'm thinking. Right now, this thing had a peak of about $1.13. Currently, it's sitting at 46 cents. I am stacking Pyth. When other people are scared, they don't want to get into a project, I'm all into it. It fits all the narratives for me. It's in the Oracle space. It's eating in the market share of Chainlink, which is just a behemoth, and it's on top of Solana. And just Solana is a chain right now that has all the adoption, all the traffic, and Pyth has the newer technology, and all the newer projects are using it. So I'm stacking Pyth, and I'll be stacking and staking it. So that's one of the projects that I want to talk about. See here, it says 100 plus data providers, 500 price feeds, 330 integrated dApps on 55 plus chains. That's what I'm talking about. Now look at the market cap. So we look at what's trending right now, CoinGecko, you see that Pyth right now is up 26%. When everybody was saying the sky was falling and this thing was going to crash to 10 cents or whatever the case may be, it's not doing that right now. Could be, just the aftermath of the spot ETF and altcoins overall just going higher. But still, for a project that just had that big of an unlock to see these type of results, very promising. So again, the high was over $1, currently trading at 46 cents. I'm a big stacker in Pyth, and I'll probably be selling it next year. So just here looking at the market cap of Chainlink versus Pyth, you see that 10 billion versus 689 million. So there's some room to grow and eat into this market share. I'm not ever going to say that Pyth will overtake Chainlink, but Pyth can definitely, give you some gains here. And that's what I like to see. So 24-hour volume, look at that. 615 million versus Chainlink, 861. Could be a lot of the staking, unstaking, and all of that, but there's a lot of volume going on, and I think that this price can definitely double 4 times, 5 times, definitely peak bull. Now, the other two projects I want to talk about is Phantom. Phantom was left for dead after, the hacks. They had about 2 big hacks during the bear. Right now, they're looking to rebrand, and they're very resilient. They have Andre Krohe at the helm. He's considered one of the pioneers of DeFi, and if he's there and they're still building, I'm definitely going to cover them sometime this week, but I'm a big bag holder of Phantom, and I'm going to be stacking that as well. Lastly, will be Near. Near is an L1 kind of shifting back to the AI space. I made a video last week about them. I'll be stacking that as well. And then just an add-on is Cardano. These are the 4 projects that I will definitely be stacking. I have bags of, BTC, Solana, Jupiter, and other Solana alts, but these 4, Cardano, Near, Pith, um, and Phantom, these are the ones that I'm going to be stacking. And I think into 2024, 2025 is going to be lovely for us, guys. So let me know your thoughts on this eSpot ETF. Will it be approved this Thursday, or is it all just a sell the news type of event, and maybe it'll happen sometime down in the future? I'm very interested to hear your thoughts on this one. So, guys, I hope you have a good time listening to me today. If you didn't, let me know. And I'll speak to you sometime this week, next week. Continue to grow, get these gains, stack up, and we're going to be sitting pretty come the end of this year, next year. So, thank you for spending your time with me. Later. Bye.